How to use this book. Over the next 33 days, you're going to take a spiritual pilgrimage. Some people go on pilgrimage to the Holy Land, Fatima, Lourdes, Santiago de Compostela, or Rome. I hope you can join us one day on one of our amazing pilgrimages to these places. But this spiritual pilgrimage you can make in the comfort of your favorite chair. And yet, it will be the longest journey you ever make without moving an inch. A pilgrimage is a spiritual journey with a specific intention. Our journey will be an inner journey, and our specific intention is Eucharistic Consecration. This book is intended as a handbook for your spiritual pilgrimage. The readings, prayers, and other resources are arranged day by day and under a weekly theme. This is a time of preparation for the profound experience of Eucharistic consecration. The reflections are designed to be deeply spiritual and intensely practical. This preparation will require about 15 minutes each day. Here is a step-by-step guide to each day. 1. Find a quiet place. 2. Read the reflection. 3. Ponder the one idea that struck you most from the reading for a few minutes. 4. Pray the spiritual communion. 5. Look for opportunities to adopt the virtue of the day amidst your daily activities. And 6. Have a great day. The journey will last 33 days, 4 weeks and 5 days. Each week is arranged around a theme and designed to prepare you for your consecration on day 33, but also to educate and inspire you about the extraordinary power of the Eucharist. Week 1, the Eucharist and the Pilgrim. Week 2, the Eucharist and the Saints. Week 3, the Eucharist and you. Week 4, the Eucharist and history. The final days, the moment of surrender. If you miss a day, don't get discouraged and don't quit. Every evil force in the universe wants you to do that. You will feel the pull of those evil spirits at times, and the pull of those evil spirits will be tempting you to abandon this pilgrimage. Don't. Instead, see those temptations for what they are, proof that what you are doing is a powerful spiritual exercise that is going to bear abundant fruit in your life and for the world. If you miss a day, or 2 days, or even 5 days, do not give in to discouragement. Discouragement doesn't come from God. If you miss days, simply read the days you missed and keep moving forward. You will be tempted to abandon this journey, or tempted to go back and start again. Don't do that. This again is just the pull of evil spirits that do not want you to complete this consecration. If you started praying the rosary and started over again each time you got distracted, you would never finish a single rosary. Stay the course. Don't give in to distraction or discouragement. No matter what, 33 days after you start, consecrate yourself to Jesus in the Eucharist. Day 33 lays out clearly how to complete the act of consecration. All that's left to do now is select a start date. You can start your spiritual pilgrimage any day you wish. It is, however, tradition to begin on a date that leads you to complete the consecration on a feast day. With that in mind, you will find a chart at the end of this section with some options for starting your journey. More options are available at the website eucharist.us. But keep in mind that the Church honors at least one saint or solemnity every day of the year. Some people like to conclude on the feast day of their favorite saint or the saint they were named after. And if you wish to start today, it is just a matter of calculating which feast day will be your day of consecration. I do think it is good to know before you begin, so you can call on that saint's intercession along the way, especially during moments of difficulty and discouragement. Let the pilgrimage begin. As you set off on your pilgrimage, let me share a short story. Many years ago, I met a Muslim man. We were working together on a project, and we came to know each other. I asked him questions about his faith, and he asked me questions about Christianity and Catholicism. This went on for over 2 years until the project was finished. Throughout this time, there was one question I wanted to ask him, but had held back. On the last day of the project, there was a little downtime in the afternoon, and Providence opened a door. "Can I ask you one more question about your faith?" I began. "Sure, anything," he replied. "We've spoken about Catholic beliefs surrounding the Eucharist. So I was wondering, if you believed you could consume Allah under the guise of bread, what would you be willing to do in order to receive such bread?" He looked at me for a long time. It might have been 5 minutes. It felt like an hour. At first, I thought I may have offended him in some way. But he was a man of deep thought, and it became clear he was seriously considering my question. Then a look came over his face. He cleared his throat, and he said, "If I believed, as you described, I would crawl naked over red-hot broken glass to receive such bread." Quite a contrast to how disrespected the Eucharist is by so many Catholics today. Over the next 33 days, I will be praying and fasting for you. I pray it will be a profound and deeply mystical journey. May the Eucharistic glory of Jesus Christ find a home deep in your soul and remain with you forever. Jesus waits for you in the Eucharist, in our tabernacles and monstrances, and on the altar at every Mass. His message to you is unmistakable. In a world where so many people feel unseen, unheard, and unworthy, Jesus generously proclaims, "I see you, I hear you, I know you. You are worthy, I am with you, I care, I am yours, and you are mine." And this is his invitation. "Come to me, all you that are weary and are carrying heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. Go to him. Seek out time in his presence. Allow his presence to transform you in ways unimaginable. Matthew Kelly.